Look at the cleanse, look at the moves! Faker, what was that?
Gala gonna pick up yet another kill. It's a double, it's a triple, is it a quadra, is it a penta? Gala's gonna get it again! The penta kill for Gala!
Gumayushi is dead! They have been doubted! They have been discounted! They have been dismissed! But DRX!
Jax should be no surprise.
Yeah, big stuff here. I love it. All right, my favorite is, even though everyone's looking at Caps versus Chovy, the support matchup, Mickey versus Delight, both support players are so huge for both of these teams. Were really, really big parts in getting them here to Worlds in the first place.
Exactly right, and this is the handcrafted counterpick to the pick that Delight has found the most success on in his career. He began the fear of Delight's Rakan on Brion, a team that was not necessarily touted as one of the best in Korea, but it was still feared in his hands alongside Henna on that team, and it has only gotten better as that time has gone on, but the Lissandra might just be enough to stop it in its tracks.
I gotta say though, the front line of Maokai plus the peel that Lissandra provides with a double 80 carry core for G2 does look really strong.
You're not going to get out of the way because he respects that fact. Delight is going to find Peanut here, and now Caps dives in. Another explosive charge is primed as the chains connected. First blood, solo kill for Caps. Now back up towards the top side. He invested his teleport as Chovy finds the chains. Not that time as the Everfrost does come in, but Peanut gets the kickback. Buster shot is now available for Chovy as Caps just trying to keep himself in this one. The next chain should land though, and Chovy gets his revenge with a little bit of help. Onto Hans Sama. The Frozen Tomb does come through, but can Chovy be stopped at this point in time? The Chain Lash comes in. Hans Sama thinks he's going to get out, but there's the quickness. Chovy locks down the kill, and Mickey X, he goes golden, but he may not survive. Does flash away.
Be answered here with the hard push.
It's true, Chovy is going to turn up, but that is a lot of damage to this turret, and it looks like G2 are thinking about just staying here. There's a counter-strike. The flash finds everyone from Doran, and now Chovy's looking to answer. Still, Delight dives forward. The Buster shot's massive, but it's not going to be enough. As Caps goes down, Broken Blade is huge in the back line, and the Dominus is actually ticking down. Chovy out of the fight for now, but Broken Blade doesn't have any friends anymore. He's still trying to do what he can. The Kolmamik is fantastic, but it's Pays that gets one. Doran! Of extra damage. And the Genji solo laners are now in position to start flexing their muscles.
And in the LCK, this is where we've often seen is hold up Doran.
Okay, yeah, Doran is just going to stay here. Peanut is going to turn up as well, but Broken Blade will survive. Chovy's in so much trouble, and Doran's going to go unchecked.
Oh,
this is a bit dangerous. There's the counter-strike. See where this rocket jump is going to come from as Doran is looking for it. Caps just holding onto the button. He leap strikes early, and now it's Delight that's going to make his way in. The quickness will charm him up, and the Q's not going to connect, so Delight says, all right, I'll...
Could be a big problem there as Drake started up.
Yeah, Caps already taking it down to below half health, and it looks like Genji not going to be able to challenge for the Dragon, but can they find themselves a fight is the question. There's the teleport in, as it's right on top of the Maokai. Doran. And now look for that angle. Nature's Grasp is going to come out from Chovy this time around. Broken Blade going to be taken down, but it's at the cost of a lot of health bars. But there goes Yike as well. It's a double kill for Pays. Mickey X trying to get himself in a position, but it's Doran that's ripping them apart. Caps is still up, but he has about 1 health to his name. And now Hans Sama, can he find the angle? The answer is no, because Counter-Strike, it allows you to dodge a lot of auto attacks. It has the cannon, it counts. And that is going to be the Baron taken. Mickey X is now cruising towards Chovy, but he does claw his way out. He's going to flash, he's still going to die. Peanut picks up that one. He's going to be taken out for his trouble though, and there's a Frozen Tomb on top of Caps. The chains don't land, but the lash certainly does. And Doran collects that kill in the end. True Shot Barrage from Hans Summers. Now he wants to try and take matters into his own hands.
Plays opened up by Doran.
Oh, Chovy has thrown down another Nature's Grasp. This time, the Arcane Shift going to be enough to get Hans Summer out. There's a kick on a Broken Blade. Not exactly the best from Peanut there, but into the backline goes Delight, but he's stopped in his tracks. There we go. That's what's supposed to happen as Mickey X is taking so much damage. Chovy now able to throw the chains out, but he's going to miss that one. It's a double as this Xayah is...
Offensive Lissandra ultimate, so he has nothing to save himself. He immediately goes down to Chovy.
Speaking of offensive Lissandra ultimates, that's another use for it.
He's gone!
Very glad that we had that example. Finds himself in Nature's Grasp, gets rid of it immediately as the chains are not going to connect. The rocket jump just to buffer, so the CC's going to be there, and in goes Delight, finds the angle this time around, and Caps is was looking for him. Mickey's going to die in the backline. It's a triple, a double. There's the triple for Chovy. And now Broken Blade, I think it might be the pentakill. Our fourth of the tournament. That would be absurd. Chovy is pretty low trying to get into this one, and Peanut wants to beat it to him.
Don't do it, Peanut!
No flashes available. He's Peanut! He did that to Ruler so many times throughout the years. Ruler left the team, and now he has to do it to Chovy.
Peanut says pentas are earned. Where were you?
I think that is a direct quote, yeah. And now Gen G gonna break down these Nexus turrets. It was a really cool try and a great start for G2, but not quite enough to get them over the line. The Nexus will fall down, and Gen G one game away from the knockout stage.
That can actually play towards that bot time have a really big impact. We've seen BDD, Chovy, Yagao all play that style where you use the Weavers well offensively to ensure that your bot lane can get the support or that they need.
Plus, it's theoretically very good against the Kali and Rakan and Rel with the rock field and the
And
stuns.
Aatrox.
Sometimes that can be hard to put into practice, but he also has a Maokai and a Nautilus on his team. So it should actually come to fruition there where you have so much setup to be able to guarantee seismic shoves as well. So I want to see Caps working with that Maokai guaranteed route to guarantee your seismic shove, or with the Nautilus doing the same.
And even if it doesn't end up working out, I think G2 make the right call here. We saw the game against D+, bot lane, Prio, and the way that Hans and Mika were able to play out the early game was one of the big reasons why. Still haven't gotten the crest just yet.
Another hook. Got to connect here from Mickey X, but he's going to get knocked up this time around. Delight is extraordinarily low. He's going to have the flash, and there it is. The light slinger from Hansama will get first blood in the 2v2. Often you see like there's a death, but there's no kill.
Chovy.
At the top of the screen is Chovy. Looks for the angle, but Yike is here. Seismic shove to push him away. He does have ult 2 still available, and now we've got to fight towards the bottom side. Peanut looking to help out his bottom lane. Mickey X in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is not first blood. Because Doran keeps giving up these cannon minions. There's a hook that's going to connect, and the flick back as well. Chovy not dead just yet, but he has to flash. The Weaver's wall comes down. Chovy still alive for so long. He ults to get himself into the fog of war, and now Mickey X doesn't have a lot of damage. The flash comes through. He's got the blast code, but the hook lands, and Mickey takes down the mid laner of Gen G.
Oh my, Mickey's able to land it. He's got no mana left after that though, so Yike's gonna get chased out, and he pays the price.
There's the Magnet Storm. That is gonna be the kill going over to Doran, and it's
all other sources of gold.
Yeah, right.
Kills, getting all the other kinds of minions, tower plates.
Seismic shove not going to hit. Chovy is gonna land the backflip though, as Cap's in trouble, and Chovy's gonna lock it down. Perfect execution gets him back to the minion wave.
And the ultimate.
Fed on this Akali.
And he got the cannon.
Oh, and now Peanut is making his way towards Broken Blade. There's the stun, but he does get a bit of a pushback. Can he actually find an opportunity? But Peanut is
no problem for him. Master of his craft.
Again!
Okay, Caps is dead in the bottom lane. We're gonna need to go back into another
Participation on the Rel, making things happen left and right is Chovy.
He's in trouble. He's gonna ult just to try and get that ult to Prime. Can he get over anything? The answer is no. He's gonna be able to at least use it, but Hansama grabs that kill. And now the all-out's gonna be used here by Broken Blade to try and get himself out of here, but it's not gonna work.
Surprised by Doran out of the brush and ends up getting taken down.
Peanut hurting G2 right now, as there is the Magnet Storm. Delight dives in as well, and everyone's charmed. The grand entrance is massive. Hansama just deleted from the rift, and now Chovy just waiting for that blast going, and he follows Caps. Can he find the angle is the question. The ult
of that turnaround, and maybe he can find a pick here as well.
Looking for an opportunity under Delight. They do manage to interrupt his attempt to get out, but there's the Magnet Storm, and in dives Chovy. There's just not enough damage from G2 as Pays goes up into the air. Delight locks down that kill, and it's Chovy that's popping over the back line. Hansama not going to be able to do anything, and now Caps has to try to flash away, but it's not going to work because he gets backflipped on by Chovy. He picks up the double in the end, and Gen G look to the
Classic.
All right, Pays. Oh, they know! All right, Peanut's going to dive in. That's a massive stun as well with the Shattering Strike as Doran's being dealt with. Peanut's taking a lot of damage, though. He's not going to be able to sustain more than this, but Pays is still ripping them apart. And look at Doran. He is a monster as he goes golden to avoid death. And I have a feeling it may just be over here. Pays very close to that penta. pentakill as Delight also is going to bait them in, but Paze is dead. There's Paze and Delight both down, as now Peanut is in trouble. Doran is going to be able to pick up the kill in the end, and now Caps, he might be able to get there, he might be able to do it, but the Umbral Dash is going to buy him the space. Peanut, what are you doing moving forward? As there's the Weaver's Wall, let's see whether this can happen as the Shattering Strike is going to interrupt, and there's the Q from Doran. It ain't clean, but it'll be enough.
More blood for the Blood God here on the Rift at Worlds. At least
Straight into some action. Doran has found himself some friends as the Nature's Grasp flies in as well. The Gore Drinker doing so much work. This Aatrox is looking unkillable. Let's go down. It's a cooldown that Gen G are going to be tracking. You see now they're going to get underneath this turret. There's the World Ender from Doran, but he's taking a lot of damage. Diving forward, he's got the GA. Delight not quite going to be able to find the angle there as well, as he did pop the ultimate, but there's the Magnus Storm, lands on a 4. The perfect execution from Chovy, and the wallets are just too heavy, and they slam down onto G2. Gen G are now just a few turrets away from the knockout stage.
dun dun. Dun dun. Are they going to go in there for it?
Oh, Peanut just emoting in the enemy base.
Paze is calling for them. Hey, get in here. Dive this Maokai. Let me get one more. Somebody get in there.
They're going to.
Somebody get in there.
Absolutely.
Nexus turret number 2 going to go down, and the Nexus will follow. Gen G